Hey, perfectly imperfect. How are you doing? Hey, Ann. It's Christmas Eve, y'all. Christmas Eve. We're going to go see the Christmas lights at dark in like another hour and a half. I figured I would come on here and see what y'all doing. Just got back from Mexico. At first I'm like, what? But it's not that far from you, is it? From Mexico. She just got back from Mexico. We went to buy knickknacks. That's so fun. I want to go buy. Knickknacks. What about some Godzilla? Hey, MBB. What? Breaking news, guys. Godzilla just attacked Japan. Total chaos in Japan. It's an hour drive. Do they have like kind of like what would be like a yard sale? Like, do they have a bunch of stuff like that you can just go and just buy cheapo stuff? And you never know what you're going to get. Kind of like a flea market. I bet that's so much fun. Hey, Gray. Will MBB move to Spain next year? Yes, they have that. I figured that. Oh my gosh. You're literally an hour away. That's amazing. Jay is back. Back again. Jay is back. Tell a friend. Jay is back. 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 I created a monster, but nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want shady chopped liver. Hey, Dan the man. All right, I'm asking the question about moving to Spain next year. Let's see whose name this was for. MBBST, and you got the Ace of Swords. So whenever that comes out, of course it's a yes. But this is a yes with the Temperance here. It's like it's definitely possible for you to do this. Just make sure whenever you get intuitive nudges that you follow it and you give it your best. Whenever you're planning and you just have common sense, get you a clear, well thought out plan and you can do it. I don't see any sort of like major unrealistic obstacles that you'll have to overcome. This looks very favorable for you to be able to do it. So okay, kick it with Jay. Is Mike going to give me the things he promised for Christmas? Uh-oh, Mike's done overpromised some gifts over here. All right. Is Mike going to give Jay... I came back online, Fiona. I just came back on here just now. 5 minutes ago. Thank you, Ann. All right, Jay, we're checking. She said no cookies for Santa if he ain't got the gift. Hey, Savannah. 2 lives in a row, Fiona. You go, girl. I might even do 3 today after we go see the Christmas lights. I've been off work, that's why. I actually have energy to go live when I ain't got to go to work. I'm off work this week. Y'all probably gonna have to put up with me all week. All freaking week long. Y'all gonna keep getting notified that Marley is back on here annoying y'all again. Would I walk away from tarot cards forever for $1 million? What the heck is that about? Hey, Jazz. Oh, yeah, Diane, the curtains ain't up. How did you know? Hold on, y'all. I just got a message for... Hey, Liz, I just got your donation, baby. All right, Jay. 9 of Swords reversed. I don't know how to say my Sean or whatever you are telling me your name is. That's why I called you Gray, because I didn't want to mispronounce it. Is she going to get everything she's been promised for Christmas? Liz, I'm about to do you, baby. Thank you for your donation. 9 of Cups reversed. 9 of Swords reversed. 7 of Swords reversed. All these reversals, I feel like he's not going to give you everything he promised. Don't, take it too serious, but I'm just telling you what... The 9 of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment. When it's in the reverse, that's a no. So, if he promised you certain things, he may come through with some of those things, but I just don't feel like he's going to give you everything he promised, right? 7 of Swords reversed. He could even blame it on... Let me give you an example. This doesn't mean he's going to do this, but the energy behind this example is what I'm trying to get across to you, right? So let's pretend that the gift he promised you was 2 gifts for $300 a piece. Well, let's pretend he got one of those gifts, right? Well, the other one that he promised you, he claims that because of the holiday of Christmas, the bank was closed and his direct deposit didn't hit on time. 7 of Swords reversed. It was something out of his control that made it happen that way. Even if that's not the thing he does, that's the energy behind it. I don't feel like he's going to come through with exactly what he's promised. So... it doesn't mean he won't get you anything, but maybe not exactly what he's promised. You have to come back after Christmas and let me know if it works out that way. Okay. And thank you, Liz. You are up for your mini read, boo-boo. Did you already give me your question? I'm trying to see. I don't know. That person that you're asking about, you're welcome, Jay. I tried to tell them I don't know how to pronounce their first name. I don't know. Okay, my question is, what is coming towards me that my spirit guides need me to know? I love that question. All right, 6 swords. 6 shuffles. I said 6 swords. For that to come out of my mouth for no reason, 6 of Swords, the card of the 6 of Swords is about a transitionary period from a lot of obstacles and challenges to a peaceful solace sort of energy. So maybe that came out for a reason. I don't know. All right. What is coming towards Liz that her spirit guides want her to know? 6 shuffles. What is coming towards Liz that her spirit guides want her to know? Oh yeah, I was wondering if you got those shoes, Dan. I saw you posted a comment about that earlier. Yeah, wasn't that weird how 6 swords randomly came out of my mouth? So I'm like, maybe that's a meaning for you. Maybe that's the kind of energy you're going to be walking into. 6 of Swords. A peaceful sort of solace after some sort of tumultuous energy. Like you'll be able to tell a difference in a good way. 6 of Swords. Alright. What is coming towards Liz that her spirit guides need her to know? I hope you've been doing good, Liz. I hadn't seen you in a while. I remember your profile picture used to always make me think of the Wizard of Oz with Dorothy. I don't know why. Headed out in a little while. So maybe the next time I go live, if I go live later tonight, the answer is going to be that you got your shoes. What's coming towards Liz? I've been doing really good to just working and traveling. Good. Yeah, it's probably busy right now. Everybody's trying to get ready for Christmas. I didn't overdo it this year, but then again, I probably did when it comes to how much money I make in a year and then how much money I spend on Christmas. But that's funny. I was living in Kansas. What? For 3 months, about 2 years ago. And I'm over here talking about her picture reminds me of the Wizard of Oz. Ain't that funny? Don't y'all love the synchronicities that the universe shows us every day if we're just open to see them? Oh my goodness, that's funny. That was a good one for today. I bet you I'll be putting that one in my journal later. I think it's hard to keep that budget during the holidays. Yes, Liz, you are so right. I just started looking at it like this. If I get the stuff, like I don't let myself feel guilty about Christmas. It only comes once a year. And then before I know it, my kids will be out of the house. And then I'll look back on these times with fond memories. And at least I was able to do it for them. There you go. That's the way I look at Christmas. Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So, a sense of any sort of obstacles that come across your mind when I tell you this reading, like when I mention this reading, anything you've went through in 2024, A, it's either going to resolve itself, or B, by the time you get into 2025, you're going to be able to look back at these obstacles and see the good in them. Five of Pentacles reversed, because the Five of Pentacles in the upright is whenever you're feeling like you're just going through it, right? You feel, and it's like there's good reason for it when you feel that way. You'll feel like you're a victim of your circumstances. But for this to come out in the reverse, it's kind of like the Six of Swords. It's a sense of refreshed energy after you've been through some things. And even if you've been through some certain challenges in 2024, it's a 5 too. So 2025, Five of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this, at least the first couple months of this year, is going to be about you seeing the positive reason why you went through the thing, whatever the thing was. You're going to see like the rainbow at the end, you know, kind of like a resolution or positive results for the work you've put in. Being able to point to physical things in your reality that you've overcame and learned from, and it's worth it kind of energy. You know, whatever you've went through, it's worth it. This guy is bleeding, but he's got bandages on, and he's being comforted by this person, and it's in the reverse. You know what I'm saying? So whatever this thing is for you, it's a resolution or a breath of fresh air kind of energy. And I feel like this is a change from what you're used to in some area of your life. Just think of your life as a pizza. Well, one of the slices at least it's talking about here. I feel like this is a change from what you're used to in this area that it's talking about, because it's a 5. And 5 can be about change. But this is change. I know good and bad is just all relative to what we say from our perspective, but to me, this would be like a change for the good, because it's a 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I be trying to keep up with y'all's. All right, what else for Leah's, for her spirit guides? What do they want her to know? I love doing these because you never know what's going to come out. Whenever y'all ask a question like this, you never know what's going to come out. King of Wands reversed. Okay, why is the King of Wands reversed? Nine of Pentacles reversed. I feel like be mindful you don't burn yourself out when it comes to your work. That doesn't mean don't work hard. So please don't. Some people take it wrong when somebody says don't burn yourself out. I feel like there's a fine line. This is what your spirit guides want you to know about yourself, right? You're a very hard worker, okay? It's very prevalent here with this Nine of Pentacles, King of Wands. But they're both in the reverse. So the message here is don't feel guilty when you take a break. So if you, let's pretend you have 10 days of paid time off that you can take anytime you want to. Well, don't feel guilty when you put in for 3 days in a row because you needed a break from working overtime all the time. Or don't feel guilty when you spend that extra $100 on yourself because you earned it. Don't feel guilty when you do good things for yourself that you've earned. And don't feel guilty about being a human and needing rest. That's part of being a human. Because it's easy to burn yourself out to the point that just a small break will no longer help. I am living proof of that. I should be the poster child for the person who thinks that they can just work forever and not burn themselves out, right? All right, what else for... You're right now. It's been slow and I feel guilty because it's been slow. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I did have a crazy busy year with work and life. So you deserve it. You've earned this slow time. This is a intentionally being gifted to you from the other side. If it's slow right now and you worked your ass off this year, that's why. Because good on you. Job well done. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel guilty. It's an intentional slowdown. Probably divine intervention sort of slowdown. I resonate with that too, Liz. You been living with me this year? You been living with me working too much? 3 of Cups reversed. This is about being okay with it just being you and you. Kind of like taking time for yourself. 3 of Cups reversed. You ain't always got to go do all the things. If you get an example of this, if you get invited to 3 different things for Christmas and then 2 at New Year's, you don't have to do all the things. Just because that's tradition, I'm not telling you to just avoid everyone all the time, but it's saying it's okay to not do all the things. If you need to take a break, take one. You deserve the break. This is about putting like your energy back into yourself. This is the message that they want you to know. Putting the energy back into yourself, that's a healthy thing to do. And the more you do that, then the more it'll be mirrored back to you in your reality by other people you'll attract into your world that are authentic, that truly have your best interest at heart. Why? Because you have your best interest at heart. You see? Even a lot of people on my channel, they're a reflection. The example of this would be the reflection of the people that I've met on my channel that are good to me, right? That's all because I chose to do the work for myself, on myself, so I attracted people. You still have asshats, don't get me wrong, but you attract people that are authentically good-hearted people. So it's okay. to put the work on yourself. Well deserved, okay? Thank you, Anne. Well deserved, Liz. I feel like any breaks you get, any gifts you get, anything you buy yourself, all of those things are well deserved. So don't feel any type of way towards yourself about yourself. All right, what else does Liz need to know? Two of Cups reversed. I don't know why that's there. You could, be somebody in the past that kind of like overgives. And like Queen of Cups reversed, she's usually drained because she's good to people that don't deserve it a lot of times. So you could like cause some people to feel some type of way in the near future because the Nine of Swords is here. And this is the Queen of Cups reversed. So this lady usually ends up getting in this energy because she's basically drained from overgiving from her heart, okay? So she could, if this is you, you could end up like making a friend, a family member, or a loved one, or a romantic partner, another person outside of you in not such a good energy because they're going to be reacting to the fact that you stop overgiving. I feel like that might happen in the next couple months. And if you don't know exactly what this is, it'll be characterized by an unbalanced energy exchange between you and this person. So an example is if this is someone you work with, you're always picking up their slack to the point that you're drained by the end of the day because you've done all your work and you're picking up theirs. If it's a friend, you're always the one covering for them for things. You're always the one going to their house and picking them up and bringing them food and doing them favors, right? Well, whoever this person is, I feel like as you get into this energy of not feeling bad for putting time into you, you may make a person in your reality not so happy with you. But the message is let them be who they are where they are is fine because you don't want to be drained. You don't want to be the Queen of Cups reversed. So I feel like there could be a person, at least one person, that's not so happy with the fact that you are loving you. But it's just a manifestation of them no longer able to suck your energy dry. So that's what they're showing you is unhappiness from the fact that they can no longer leech off you. So don't feel bad for that if that happens. All right, I want to give you 5 advice cards from the little deck, Liz. Okay, what's this? 7 of Pentacles. Again, it's time for a break. You've planted your seeds. You've done the things. When you plant a seed, it has to have time to sprout, right? You've done the things. It's meant for you to take a break. Look at this guy. He's already done been busy planting them seeds. He's tired. He needs to give his seeds time to sprout. And I feel like 2025, you are going to see some stuff sprout. When the 7 of Pentacles comes in, it's letting you know you've been patient. Good on you. You've been patient and you've done the work. You've tilled up the ground. You've gotten all the roots out of the way. You've watered the ground to make sure it's moist and it's in a good place for your seeds to grow and plant and sprout. So now it's just time to let them do so. See, Fiona, that's what your resolution needs to be for 2025. Thank you so much, Anne. It needs to be being okay, making it normal to love you. Make it normal. The Death reversed. Whatever you've started in 2024, or even if you haven't started it then, whatever you've worked on in 2024, if you feel like it hasn't shown you the results you quite want just yet, don't give up on it. That's the message. As advice, Liz, with the Death reversed, don't give up on things that may not have shown you all of the results that you want just yet. The best is yet to come. Just keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. All right, what else for Liz for advice? The World reversed. Again, don't, it's the same message with the death reversed. It's like there's more yet to come from the seeds you've planted. If you see some results and it's not exactly what you want yet in some sort of area, keep going and don't give up. The Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles reversed with the Hangman. So again, the whole idea of you taking a break, it keeps, I keep repeating it, but it's because the cards keep telling me it. So I don't know if that's important for you to know about maybe leaving my current organization, but I'm thinking maybe I need to be more patient. Yes, as a advice card, the Seven of Pentacles came out first, so that's definitely about you having patience. And whatever this is with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like maybe that's the results you've seen so far, but it's like it's not quite time to move forward yet. The Death and the World reverse. There's still unfinished business there, or more results yet to come in some area here. You've gotten some results out of it with the Page of Pentacles, but that's not all of it. There's more to come. There's like an Ace of Pentacles or a Three of Pentacles, something more to show up in your reality. So it's not over yet. Don't quite give up all the way. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. And Eight of Pentacles reversed. Definitely time to freaking take a break. Enjoy your break. Be grateful for it. Cultivate feelings of gratefulness, even when nobody's looking, about how blessed you are to be able to take the break. And then kind of like mull over what's some sort of goals or plans you want to have to look forward to the new year with, so that you can bring in your new year in the sense of, I'm ready and I'm grateful and I don't feel guilty because I deserved it and I earned it and I love me. Like you're proving to the universe you love yourself enough to give yourself a break, because the break thing keeps coming out over and over. So I feel like you're harder on yourself than you should be in some way. You're doing better than you think you are, okay? So don't be so rough on you. I feel like everybody around you, you're probably not as hard on, but you yourself, you give yourself the hardest time. So all right, let me give you an oracle. All right, good, Dan. I hope you find them shoes. When I come back on live again tonight later, hopefully you'll be telling me that you found them. All right, you got the protection card, the number 24, breaking down to a 6. Again, I feel like it's intentional that things have slowed down around you right now. It's a sense of divine intervention to help you balance yourself out. You know, because 24 is the card of balance because it's a 6. And you see how a bird can be about spiritual protection. And this girl is in this nest and the bird is over her. It's a protective thing. This is the universe protecting you and giving you a chance to replenish your energy. So it's all intended, definitely. It's not a sign of lack in your reality that you're getting a break or that things are slowing down. It's a sign of being loved on the other side, and you're being pretty much sat down for a minute so that you can replenish your own energy. Man, I resonate with that deeply. Because I get battles in my head about that too. Feeling bad for taking a break kind of thing. Definitely something I'm working on right there with you. All right. And then you got focus breaking down to a 5, the number 14. Again, when the Five of Pentacles reverse came out, I feel like it was some sort of number of change, a good change. So this protection energy is coming in for you to break, replenish, spiritual protection. So why? So you can bring in your new year with a sense of clear-cut Ace of Swords type focus, and the changes can come in. And there is the butterfly. I love the butterfly because it's transformation, right? So I like that. Giving you a time to replenish your energy, so that you'll be full force ahead when it's time to move again. You'll have it within you to do so. So thank you, Liz. And if I don't see you again, I hope you have a Merry Christmas. A Merry Christmas. You do the same thing, Ann? I know, man. It's confusing being a human. That's right, LVT. You tell her. You tell her. You are welcome, Liz. Thank you, baby. I had to check the time so I can make sure I ain't going over because we have to go see the Christmas lights. But it has to be dark first, so we're good. Is Chris still going to give me the Christmas gift that he bought me? He's been acting weird lately. Somebody else asked a question like that a while ago. I think it was Jay was their name. Is Chris still going to give Fiona her Christmas present? Well, let's see, said the blind man. I think I done flipped these all around wrong. Yep. There we go. There's that Six of Swords, Liz, if you're still in here. Ain't that funny? It was flipped over in the deck. That's funny. What are the odds? 1 in 78? Ain't that how many cards in a deck? I'm sorry, Aisha. I got y'all's names mixed up. I meant to say your name. I read your name in my head and said something wrong. Guess them for me too, Ann. Why ain't my cards flipped up wrong? I gotta change decks. That's make it easier on all of us. I keep seeing some flip randomly. Let's just swap decks. Is Chris going to give Aisha the present for Christmas? Is Chris going to give Aisha the present for Christmas still? I feel like you'll get it, but I do feel like they feel some type of way towards you because the Wheel of Fortune is here is why I think you're going to get the present. Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever they've gotten you or bought you or whatever, I feel like you'll get that thing. So yes. But the King of Swords reversed is an energy of feeling some type of way. There is a wonky energy with the Moon reversed, something that you feel on an intuitive level. But I do feel like he'll give it to you. Wheel of Fortune would be a yes to me. Yeah, you love Rider-Waite. Me too. The best deck. That's the one I learned on. You're welcome, Aisha. I'm sure I skipped all of y'all. I'm trying to go back up and see. We're going to check Ann's question just for fun. Will Ann guess the right numbers and win the lottery? Let's see. Might as well check. We here. We're going to all become rich because of Ann's lottery guessing skills. I'll take it. Wouldn't it be cool if you could like fast forward into time just enough to get the lottery numbers and then rewind back and go play? Could I tell how I read the court cards? Like what they mean? I guess it's according to what the question is when the court card comes out, basically. I'm a professional winger when it comes to reading, but... No, you can have one every time I go live, Fiona. Page of Pentacles. I feel like if you play, I don't know about winning, because the Page of Pentacles wouldn't be a winning, but it feels like you'll win something. Something small. The Devil came out sideways. King of Swords reversed. I don't feel like it, but you're gonna win something, Wheel of Fortune. I just don't feel like it'll be like the whole thing, but it feels like something. You need to go play just to see. Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you'll get something back. You'll get something out of it. To me, you said Pages is a new path. Well, like the Page of Pentacles, a lot of times, especially if it's a love reading, it can be about a small message. Or also, to me, this is my card about lessons. Okay? A lot. But when she's asking about the lottery, it would just be like, to me, a small winning amount. But different pages can mean different things. I just literally swear it feels like I just go with what feels right based on what the question is when it comes out. My favorite tarot card. I think the Magician, because the Magician, if used correctly, he's known for doing what he can with what he has where he is. And he can pretty much make anything happen with that, which is all of us if we choose to be. The Magician is one of my favorites. Of course, the Empress, she's very abundant. The Star, to me, is about healing. Now, if it's a love reading and someone sees you as the Star, then sometimes that means they can put you up a little bit on a pedestal, in my opinion. But, yeah, I like the Magician. The Magician is pretty good. Because they can make something out of nothing, pretty much. When they have all the four elements pointed in the same direction. Their thoughts, their emotions, their passion, and their consistency with the pentacles. Magician's pretty cool. Yeah, it could be problem solving with the pentacle. Especially a lesson learned with the pentacle, Page of Pentacles. He's like the student of life, you know. And there's the Star as we're talking about it. But you see how the one big star is bigger than all the rest? So that's where I guess I got the whole idea that it's putting someone up on a pedestal. I think it's an Aquarius card. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. I swear, I was wondering how many times, like, I've shuffled this deck. It's definitely my most used deck ever. It'll never get old. The Rider-Waite deck is the best one to learn on, in my opinion. Because if you learn on this deck, and then you get different decks with, like, different artwork on it, like, that's the Eight of Pentacles in this deck, right? But if you naturally learn on this deck, you can pick up on any of the rest of the decks with no problem. Because it's usually a variation of this deck. Every other deck that I get. It somehow is like, this is the original to me. And it makes the most sense. Does the Pisces on my mind think highly of me? I thought of that question when you talked about the Star card. Okay. Does the Pisces on Fiona's mind think highly of her? Oops. Pisces on Fiona's mind think highly of her? Hey Alice, how you doing, baby? Long time no see, chickadee. Does the Pisces... 5 of Pentacles... They think very good of you, 3 of Cups. They think of you as someone who's very enjoyable to be around, but they are feeling kind of sorry for themselves right now. No, I don't think it's a no. I feel like this is how they feel towards themselves, honestly. Because this is a card of feeling like you're a victim of your circumstances. So I feel like this is more of what they feel towards themselves. This energy is very light and 9 of Swords reversed. Again, light and, like there's no expectations. They don't feel like you make them be anyone but just who they are. And they like that feeling. But no, I don't feel like they're thinking of you in a 5 of Pentacles way, because that would be like the way they're looking at themselves. Like they kind of feel sorry for themselves in some way. I'm just going to be honest. I feel like... Yep. They feel like there's the 5 of Pentacles again. They feel like they always, are honest and have a good heart and good intentions, but they always get the short end of the stick. They got the 5 of Pentacles again. They got it 2 times in 2 decks. So yeah, I do feel like that. You are very welcome, baby. I don't feel like it's a no. I would tell you if I did. It's more about the way they feel about themselves. They need to switch their perspective up a little bit. Alice, did you want a question before I go, baby? I got to take these girls to the Christmas lights in like probably about 20 minutes. So I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. Yeah, not good enough. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, maybe I could make a little video to show y'all the Christmas lights and upload it. It's like this big long row of Christmas trees that each business in the town puts up. And then it has like all these other lights on down, and you drive through. Oh my gosh, Fiona. And it's free. Like, they have it every year. It's really pretty. Oh, Fiona, I've got to go. Maybe I can get a video of it. Maybe I can just like do a little walkthrough. She said Marley lives in a Gilmore town. I love that show. I done watched it about 3 times through. In a Yacht. Has Vivian thought of contacting me recently? Let's see. Has Vivian thought of contacting me recently? Hello, James. Has Vivian thought of contacting them recently? Three of Swords, the Star. Seven of Cups. King of Swords. Thought of it maybe, but they're not going to take any action towards it because the King of Swords, he would think of it. But the Three of Swords is here. This is about heartbreak, or at the very minimum, if it's not heartbreak, there's obstacles and challenges in the way, even if it's mental ones. Seven of Cups. So to answer your question, I feel like possibly yes. There's the Star card and the King of Swords. So yes, but I don't know that they're going to do it. They don't feel like they're in a very good place anyway. Three of Swords, Seven of Cups. If they're talking to other people, they're doing it in an attempt to fix their heartbreak, which never would happen. Ariel. Hey, Zoe. Sometimes we get put by ourselves, so intentionally by the universe. You're welcome in a yacht. I just don't want any nosy ass people in my business. That's the only thing, Fiona. They all gonna know you. And you see how they are on the Gilmore Girls. Like whenever Dean came over for the first time to Lorelai and them's house, and the neighbors had him over there cornered for like 30 straight minutes before he could even get inside, and they had to go out there and rescue him. You're welcome in a yacht if I didn't say it already. But Ariel, that does actually happen. And most of the time, you're talking about being by yourself. Most of the time, what will happen is that person will get to the point where, hopefully, if it goes as in the best way possible, they'll get to the point where they see how peaceful it is being alone. And they start to love being with themselves and become their own best friend. And then, by mistake, they manifest their life partner because they're totally fulfilled within themselves. And their life partner is a mirror image reflection of the love they feel for themselves. And I know it's a lot easier said than done, but that's usually how it works. You do that too, James? Do you live in a small town? Living in a small town is something else. Hey, Presley, how are you, baby? I keep checking my time, but it's like it's halfway dark, but not quite dark enough. Merry Christmas. I have to go tomorrow and get like a few more things. Does Talani stalk me? Does Talani stalk Presley? Everybody knows everything. My street is a dead end, so everyone sits outside, and I get told if anyone comes by, hey, sounds like you have a Gilmore Girls town too. Does T stalk Presley? Does T stalk Presley? Does T stalk Presley? It's been fun today because I've been able to get online with y'all as much as I wanted. Yes, I don't know if it's called stalking, but they definitely, if you have any way for them to see you online and stuff like that, if that's what you mean, then I would say yes, because the Ace of Swords is here. But I feel like you already are aware of it. They like to check out to see what you're doing. They like to know what's going on with you, but then they don't back it up with the action. They check on you a lot more than they take action towards you, okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles reverse is telling me they're not taking a balanced amount of action in comparison to what they're trying to check out about you. If you already felt that intuitively, then trust it, because I feel like it's correct. Because when I say stalk, I don't mean, sit outside your house and watch every move you make. I just mean, always watching every post you put out and stuff like that. Everyone knows your business, James. You're welcome, Presley. It'll be okay. Maybe they ain't got nothing better to do than to check up on what you're doing. It'll be all right. That's the way you should look at it. If they're messing with you, they don't got time to mess with nobody else. Did V like my Instagram post after we broke up? All right, Alice, let's see. Did V like your Instagram post after you broke up? But as long as you treat people right, I don't have any trouble. When anyone wants a tool or drill, they always come knocking around my door. Even new neighbors will come around, but I'm like that guy. You have a positive energy about you. That's what it is. Who do I wish Rory ended up with? Dean was the sweetest little boyfriend ever, but I feel like she kind of like wanted more out of life than him. Not that what he wanted was bad, but I just feel like Jess loved her the most. He always wanted what was best for her, always, to me. Yeah, outgrew him. Like, he wanted different things than her, so that was the only problem with them two. And Jess, he loved her the most. Logan, he was a cutie pie, but Jess loved her the most. Jess was her Luke. Jess was Rory's Luke. People like Jess with her. I just feel like Jess wanted her to have what, happiness, even if it didn't include him. That's how much he loved her. All right, Alice, we checking. Hey, Lucas, thank you. Did V like your Instagram post after you broke up? You wanted Lorelai with Christopher. Wow. I never heard anybody want that. I don't think so, Alice. 8 of Swords. 2 of Cups. 8 of Cups. It's like he detached from it. He still felt emotions for you, but he still walked away and chose to ignore or avoid the situation. Emma! She's back there in the room with her friend, and now she's on the live stream. So you wanted Lorelai with Christopher. I love it. You're welcome, Alice. Does V see me romantically? All right, Punchy. Does V see you romantically? I'm going to just ask that. Does V see you romantically? You need to face life head on and put a bit of grit in it, or you will never prosper. A to the men. Fiona, she says the same thing. That, like, if somebody she don't know that good calls her Emmy, she'll be like not y'all on here, but just in general, like in real life, in person, she'll be like, they don't know me good enough. So you and her got that in common. You are welcome, Paunchy. Does V see Paunchy romantically? like no, but I also feel like it's because they don't feel like you see them romantically. They feel like you see them as a friend too, because the Queen of Swords is not very romantic, okay, in the Hierophant reversed. They feel like it's mutual though. So at least not right now. No. They admire that you are a truthful person. They admire your no nonsense sort of energy in some way about you. Even if you don't feel like you're that way, they perceive you that way, okay? But I feel like a no. But I think they think the same about you, that you see them the same way. In a non-romantic way. It's more of a friend. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here because I have to get ready to go take them to the lights. And if it's possible, I will try to make a video for y'all, or short or something, to show y'all the lights, so Fiona can see my Gilmore Girl town. And if we get back early enough, I will come back on here and hang out with y'all for a little bit. Okay? Alright, hopefully I'll be back later. You too, James. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Fiona. Alright, I love y'all, and I'll hopefully we'll see y'all in a little while. Alright, bye!